One of the flagship projects that Ruto banks in the most to propel him to his second term is SHA.
Fraud and corruption that had bedeviled the NHIF, they will never be, as so long as I am in charge, they will never be in our universal health coverage plan.
Do you know that SHA is also one of those projects that is going to bring William Ruto down? Now guess what?
There is no risk management, and hence then we have all these issues happening under effectiveness and under the opinion matters fiscal. So my report is very clear on that.
The Auditor General Nasi GATHUNGU and Margaret Nyakango, who is the controller of budget, have released some very explosive information to the public, information that is getting Kenyans thinking twice. In fact, Kenyans are beginning to think thrice, This SHA system looks like, based on the reports that we have, ladies and gentlemen, ones that I'm going to share with you, perhaps if you've not gotten wind of them, is that SHA is not controlled here in Kenya. SHA is controlled elsewhere. Also, the premiums that people pay, certain percentages are stored in an escrow account. Now, guess what? In this analysis, I want us to go through all those facts which have been shared by Auditor General and Controller of Budget. Escrow account is one of the things that has been mentioned. Two, there is also a part of the contract that talks about no redesigning. In fact, Kenya is being prohibited from redesigning a system of that nature. You cannot design anything that looks like SHA system. It's also telling us that in 10 years' time, based on their analysis, the report that is being shared by Auditor General is that in 10 years' time, based on that escrow account, it shall have collected 111 billion. And we are also told about a 7 billion training fee, and based on the people who are trained and the training sessions, it cannot justify the 7 billion. That is what the report says. So this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to go further into these nitty-gritties of what Auditor General and Controller of Budget Margaret Nyakango have shared with us. Just feel free to share below in the comment section whether you think this SHA thing is going to cost William Ruto dearly. Now, before I get further on this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome you officially to this channel. Like this video, because that is the only way you make YouTube share our content. Subscribe if you had not subscribed before. And to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. William Ruto has been enthusiastic about SHA. Of course, Kenyans cry about SHA. Some say SHA is not working. But William Ruto knows that this is one thing that if it works, yeye ata-retire akifurahi kwamba SHA worked for Kenya. The universal health strategy is one of the best in the world. But based on Bole Anwale's statements, it has only worked in the UK. And according to Boni Alwale, he says the government of UK pumps in money into that project. Whereas the government of Kenya doesn't pump in money into the project. The government of Kenya depends on collections from the people. Now, what the Auditor General has revealed, an escrow account.
Now, I need to bring out the fact here that there is a lot of money that does not pass through the COB.
The General has raised the red flag of a shadowy account run by the suppliers of the system, where 2.5% of SHA members' contributions is remitted on either daily or weekly basis without Kenya's approval.
Let me take you through what I think about an escrow account. Now, I want to reason like a programmer. Let's say, for example, one of the trending apps like Alibaba. If you decide to, or eBay, if you decide to shop there, maybe buy a product that is probably in China, what happens is that you can choose to either pay to an escrow account or you can choose to pay the supplier directly. Now, the advantage of paying through an escrow account is that if you make that payment through that escrow account, that money is held there. It's just a temporary storage for that money, so that when you get your delivery and confirm that you've received your delivery, that money is now released to the supplier. Of course, the transaction charges are not going to be released because that is where now the escrow account gets the benefit from. Now, it is just a way of storing money. So now, when we are told about an escrow account in this SHA system arrangement, that is where money is collected on a weekly, weekly and fortnight basis or a monthly basis. That escrow account based on Nyakango or rather based on Auditor General sentiments is that it collects, I think, around 2.5% of those premium charges. When you pay, the account is part of it. And that's what she tells us that in 10 years' time, based on her analysis, the account should have accrued around 111 billion. In 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, this SHA system was procured at a cost of 104 billion. Again, that is what we were told by the Auditor General. But of course, we remember the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Sholei, disputed these figures and said that it's a crazy figure. But again, it came out publicly that this is exactly what was the system. That this is exactly, it came out public that this is actually the system cost. Now, this part of this contract, something here, prohibit redesign of this system. What this tells us, ladies and gentlemen, in a programmer's world is that, there are people who there are programmers who like to go through other people's systems or other people's softwares and try to generate their own programs that mimic those ones that they are copying. So what the SHA, team are saying is that you are not supposed to copy that program. You cannot. In fact, the government of Kenya is prohibited to develop any program that resembles SHA. I mean, if you try to do a program ambayo inakaa kama SHA, you will be sued. Heavy penalty. Again, the procurement policies that they are using based on what I've gathered is the London-based policies, procurement policies, not the Kenyan-based procurement policies. So that is why the Auditor General raised a red flag. Now, based on all these assertions, ladies and gentlemen, from Auditor General Nancy GATHUNGU, this is going to confirm our initial perception that this SHA system might bring down the root of government. But of course, I said that is up to you to make a decision and just react below in the comment section. But based on the explosive, revelations, this is just like what used to happen with the ADANI JKIA. There was a lot of pressure until the government had to withdraw this ADANI deal. Of course, this SHA thing also, we've had some ADANI involvement, that ADANI was involved with this redesign or the deployment of this system. There are talks of that, akin to that. There are talks that, there are sentiments that have been thrown around that SHA is also co-owned by ADANI. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard about the escrow account that is going to collect around 111 billion shillings in 10 years' time. It means, based on the initial costing, which is 104 billion, either this government is paying for this system using a loan basis. Maybe SHA system was loaned to Kenya. That is, if this money is not collected, then it means they will suspend the account. But of course, the system has been having issues. You remember, sometimes speed issues and so many issues. But that is what we are being told by the Auditor General, Nancy GATHUNGU. So just feel free to go below in the comment section and tell us about your take regarding this explosive revelation from the Auditor General. Perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.